This video will describe the three of the buttons across the top of Connect to Build: the selections, the plans, and the docs. There are generally two ways to get to the information that is contained in any of these three buttons. First method is to find the purchase order that you may be interested in and/or the job, and select it in the list by clicking on the row once. Once you click on it once, hopefully you'll see the highlight in a light blue, and then simply select the button of the information that you're looking for. So for example, COM 972, let's say I'm looking for the selections. I would click here once, highlight the row, and then click on the selections button, and what that will do is that will bring up the selections for the selected job number from the list that I had selected. And it is multiple pages, and it is generally organized for the selections by category. And for example, if I'm an electrician and I'm looking for information about perhaps some sort of pre-wiring selections, I can come down here to the electrical / lighting and look for some of these pieces of information down here to find out what are the selected options from the customer. Similarly, the plans. Again, I have highlighted this row, and if I click on the plans, it will automatically bring up any plan documents for the specific job number that I have selected in the list. And in this case, the only thing available at this point is the plot plans. I'm going to select a different job, pull up the plans for the MSM to indicate that there are typically multiple files that are available to you. Oftentimes we'll put the landscape plans in DWF format, as well as the overall construction plans entirely, and the plot plans as well. Now I also want to show you in the plot viewer that there are multiple ways to view the particular DWF drawings that are available to you. You can go to the drop down here and select the file that you're looking for. It will highlight it, and if all goes well, it will bring up that information directly in the window of your browser. In this case, there are multiple pages within the construction plans. Now, if you see anything other than this, there's an alternative way to bring up the construction plans, and that is by selecting the item from the drop-down list. And then if you notice just below it, there's a download selected file, and if I click on that, my browser will typically download the particular file. And I'm going to show you that it has provided me with a couple of options here, and I'm going to go ahead and open it. But let me say something about the save. If I select save, what it will actually do is it will download the file onto your computer. This is good and bad. The good part of that is it will save it on your computer, that you don't have to download it again. The bad part is you will have to manage those downloads over time. If you save a whole bunch of these files, they're relatively large files, and you'll need to manage that because it could possibly fill up your computer, and you'll need to manage the deleting the older files that you no longer need on your computer. I'm going to go ahead and open it. What it'll do is it'll launch the Autodesk Design Review, and I can again look through the particular pages of this file in that application. And I'm going to close down this window of the plans viewer. And then lastly, there's a docs. Typically what we have in the docs is we have change orders as well as cabinet layouts, and then sometimes the HVAC layouts, I believe, are also in here, and they're PDF documents. And I believe that probably the best thing to do is, if change orders change orders are issued to you is you will be communicated through directly from the super that there's a change order that you need to look for, and if you come in here and you click on it, it will bring up the information on here such that you can scroll through and read what is it, the change order about, and there are some descriptions in here. And if you have questions about that, certainly that is a question you want to direct to your superintendent. The second method of finding either selections, plans, or change order type information is to not have anything selected in the list. If you don't have anything highlighted or selected in the list and you go up here and you click any one of these three buttons, what will happen is it will bring up a list of all jobs, and it will have three columns here: plots, selections, docs. And if it says NA, there's no information available in that particular row or job for plots. But if you see view, you can certainly scroll down the list. Let's say we're looking for selections for something in the COM community. I'm going to scroll down. I took note because the column heading scrolls along with the list. So I'm going to go down here. Went past it. And I want to view the selections documents for COM 971. Click that, and it will bring up the information, selections for that particular job that I selected, the row and the column intersection there. Clicked on view. Same thing on docs or plots as well. So if you don't have a purchase order yet, this is a quick way to get in there and look at this information prior to the purchase order being issued for you.